All right. Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm here once again with the man himself, Rick Glaser. What's up, man?
Brendan, it's been a while, but glad to be back on your show. You always ask great questions, and you're very informative to your listeners, and that's what counts today. You give them good information, you get good information, and I even pay attention to what you're doing.
That means a lot, man, because I know you don't just hand out your attention freely to anybody, so that means a lot.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. So what's up tonight?
I mean, there's quite a lot going on in the world of boxing. I guess we'll start with what transpired this weekend. You know, we had the fight between the two little giants, Chocolatito and Estrada. What was your perspective on how all that unfolded?
I thought that Chocolatito clearly won the fight. I thought it was an embarrassing decision, a black eye for boxing. See, this is what I have a problem with. Okay, they said it could have went either way.
Yeah,
I didn't see it that way. I saw one man clearly dominate 8 rounds and one guy clearly dominate 4 rounds. I didn't see any rounds that were in question.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't have to. When that round was over, each of the 12 rounds was over. I didn't have to stop and think who won. I knew who won.
Yeah, I think the problem with that fight is people don't know really how to score fights these days.
What was that? I'm sorry?
I'm saying the problem with that whole fight is that people don't really know how to score fights these days, like judges or fans, most fans.
Listen, I've always defended boxing in this era, in the modern era of boxing, since I entered boxing 30 years ago. The scoring of corrupt, that's not corrupt. You know what? I used to think it was incompetence. I think it's a combination of both. Some guys are incompetent, and some guys just simply, they're not taking money under the table. They're not taking bribes. They're going for the house fighter who comes out of the east side so they can get more assignments from that promoter.
That makes sense. I've never heard it put that way, but that makes a lot of sense. You know, because I've always thought. Go ahead.
That's what I think. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it really is nuts. So I just think it's gotten to the point now it's out of control. I want to start a Twitter page, a Twitter account just for a bad referee. You know, incompetent. You know, call it the 3 blind mice or something.
Blind mice boxing or something. I don't know. Maybe.
It's terrible.
Yeah, man. So, from the judges aside, what did you make of the performance of Chocolatito at 33 years old? What he was able to do to Estrada?
Sensational. I mean, I thought he was. I told everybody I thought he was going to win. I put it up on Twitter. I put it up on Facebook. I thought he was going to win. He did everything I thought he was going to do. A truly great fighter. Okay, as a champion. No, it's not a guy who they fluff into a title fight to puff up somebody else's record, but a real champion like that can summon up one more great performance in his career. He did that the other night.
He did.
And they fucked him. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, royally, and I think his ability to parry punches and just be so calm on the inside was masterful. It was a masterful defensive display of boxing.
I'm going to tell you something. If he's got patience, but he's been a true professional, so I'm sure he has patience, he will make a tremendous trainer. He will.
I think he will.
Make a tremendous trainer.
I mean, in my past interviews with him, he's told me that that's something he wants to do after boxing.
Well, he should, because he has a lot to give back to the game, the younger fighters, and advice and stuff, because he's been a consummate professional.